Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video, and today it is one of those absolute classic close racing combinations. The F4, which is already a close racing car, at Hockenheim, which for whatever reason just seems to always provide super close racing. It seems like no matter what I or we race there, always ends up super tight. So yeah, I'm sure this is going to be an absolute nose to rear wing nail biter throughout. Felt a bit off the pace through practice, but in quali we managed to get pretty lucky. We've got a decent lap together, put it on P4 for the first race here. So let's jump on into the first race. Challenge Russell again. Let's see how we can get on. Alrighty. F4 at Hockenheim. Starting P4, which is probably inflated above where I probably should be. I would just see how we get on. Just aiming for a top 10, that'd be nice. We can manage it. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Alright, we're away. Make sure we don't understeer into Alfonso there on our outside. And already we've got a green in behind us. Already almost out of slipstream. It's horrifying. What on earth? Oh, cold tyres. Let's just call it a late apex and I've done with it. This feels like the USF all over again, where these two are just slowly going to drive away from me. Greening will probably get past at some point as well. Top 10, that's all we want. Just want a top 10. Can kind of go flat through there, it's good to know. Wasn't quite flat, but... Hey, I got away with that one. Dave definitely got one in front though. Not slow down, just an off track. Only 12 to play within the race. As Alfonso dives on green in behind, that's good for us. Slow each other down, boys. 20 minutes to try and hold them at bay. I was a bit too soon on the loud pedal there, like a bit too aggressive on it. Back end had a bit of a twitch. Any grip from the front end would have been nice there. Oh goodness. Not dead. Closer to death. Scared to keep it flat. Don't trust it. I think we would have gone off track if we'd have tried to.
Great job, game to go.
That was the sound of a lot of crashing.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
His car's still got all the wings attached as mine. Whoa, Jesus. Is that the line? Don't know how we ended up 3 wide just there. Certainly hadn't clocked a third car in that mix. Don't do it, James. Don't do it, James. Come on, Sean.
Car on your left. Clear.
Oh! I was going to say Green is pulling away from me, but he's well wide there. How's he still kept his momentum up there? Something locked up there, but I've no idea which end. Don't know which end, which corner, what it was. Something locked up. Don't know if Green is just driving potato tyres or what's going on, but a few scruffy lines from him. Unusual by his standards. Oh no, Russell's in P7. The battle continues. Any little anything and he'll be through. Oh god, there's a corner there somewhere. Jesus. No park at Strats, I was expecting them. Thought I'd do the old park on the Apex job. Now we've nearly pulled away from Ollie behind, so I'm not going to go for this. Hopefully. I was hoping we'd get a bit more of a gap to Ollie, to be honest, before we started bickering, but...
Right side. Clear on the right.
Run! Run! I was green and kept the position there. No right. No right at all.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
Still don't know if I should be in third or second with that corner. Not a clue. Every gear seems like the wrong gear.
Car on your left.
Just please to not be dead.
Clear on the left.
Just glad I'm not dead. Oh, green has spat out the camber. We have dropped the pack behind, which is good. No more free slip.
Five to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Still 5 left, holy cow. The biggest thing with this car is I don't know if it produces power down low or up high. So I don't know if it wants to be in second gear revving up high or third gear torquing down low. It seems like he's got his car back underneath him now compared to last time we were behind him. Sliding around all over the shop before and now he's just pinned everywhere. I feel like we start getting the effect of the suck like just way too late down the run. Like now we're closing them. Just enough to send you into that corner too fast, so you go deep. Perfect. Oh, sun's come out, I can see what I'm doing finally. I can see greening going wide. Oh, we're both understeering like an absolute murder. Did I get it? I got it! Let's go! Fast lap in the bag. For now. Oh god. Fastest lap does not live on that sausage. That sausage really just cost me 2/10 down the straight. Wow. Sucks to be me, son. God. Someone tell Greening to lock up again, I need to catch back up. Oh god. Another moment of glad I'm still alive.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
2 to go, slowly reeling Dave in between us, but I think we'll run out of time. We'll take it. Oh, Green has beat my thing by 2 thousandths. No one's getting it this lap because it's all just off track to me. Son of a gun. Oh. Dave and his countryside internet.
White flag. Stay smooth.
Oh, we all sucked at that last corner, didn't we? I was probably trying hard in the last 2 corners for that fastest lap, and then I realised we're 1x in the very first corner, didn't we? It's all for nothing. Oh, we're going round. We're going round. Woo. Yeah, whatever. We'll have 4th. Some decent battling. Bit of not hot lapping. Time trialing. Because it was more like a time trial, because in the iRacing time trials you can't get an X or 6. Doesn't count. We were in top 10 at the start of this race. Take a P4. Qualified 4th, finished 4th. Let's go. Some notable names not on the grid, but whatever. You can only win the races that you enter. I didn't win it, but you know what I mean. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, we'll take that. Still want to see what happened in that like the double right-hander when we sort of got door banged in the car with no doors.
There's the flag. It's
Yeah,
over.
Green is fastest lap by 2 thousandths. Son of a gun.
You did really well.
That was good fun. That's what this car should be in officials, but people are just absolute weapons, so whatever. Alright, not a bad start to the round with that one. You know, P4 would have been nice to have got the P3, but I think in the end we sort of finished where we should have done on the pace that we had in that race. Don't really think we had an answer for especially Rob out in front there, but Dave and Greenan, you know, we're just about clinging on to the coattails, but no, not really. Not really got the pace to challenge them. Had a look back through at the incident where we sort of got 3 wide and it all got a little bit hairy, but you know, it probably wasn't anything malicious in the end. It was just sort of a bit opportunistic from Afonso, and sadly for him he ended up coming off second best from it. Kind of went for a gap that was probably always going to disappear, but it looks to me as though the car is already sliding, and then as it just pinches down that last little bit, that's enough to rotate the car. But yeah, probably not a gap that you want to be heading for really, especially when 2 guys are already too wide ahead. But similarly, I feel like any of us in that situation would probably have stuck our nose in there and tried to make it happen. So it's a bit like one of those, with hindsight you probably wouldn't have done it, but then in the moment we probably all would have done it. So yeah, it's just one of those tricky little incidents there, is that one. So reverse grid for this second race, so that should put us in P5 off the grid, I think it'll be. So yeah, let's jump on in, see how we get on. Alrighty, race 2, limit of adhesion, F4 at Hockenheim. Starting P5 for the reverse grid, top 8 are reversed.
Green, green, green.
Short hold.
Right side.
I mean, I thought there'd probably be a car on the inside there, but then the old radar thing went blank. Oh, I don't want greening behind me again. Lord help me! No, the greening line doesn't work. Oh, it kind of does. Feels horrible though. Jesus, I would have lost Nick by that much.
You're in 4th position.
Somehow didn't get an off track there, not quite sure how. Oversteered in the middle of the corner there, wasn't pretty. Limiter bad.
Go left.
Crash
The
bad.
next car's the leader.
Stop
Go
rolling.
on your left. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Bit optimistic, Ollie.
Hey, at least I got to lead one lap. Sorry, I got some spicy damage here, boys.
Alright.
10 to go. This time by. Okay, you're in 2nd.
We were faster than early in practice, in quali, sorry. We did manage to drop in last race.
The next car's the leader.
See if we can consolidate this P2. A bit of a squirrel on mid corner, not ideal. Bump draft. Bump draft. Just that little bit squirrely on T2 exit, more like mid corner, wasn't it really? Need to find out, or like work out where we were faster than Nick. Make that time up. Gotta get that slipstream back. Alright, T2 seems to be a good place. Not shaking Ollie this time though. I think part of it last time was the fact they ended up battling with Nick, so maybe that needs to be the strat, try and get past Nick and then let them two fight it out. Goodness.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Who's got the better run? Nick. We're all gonna die. Nick didn't use nearly as much of the road on the exit of the last corner last lap as what I thought he was going to do. Never ideal bumping wheels coming onto the pit straight. Got away with it though. Ollie tried a bump draft after T1 and it just lifted the rear up, very nearly died. God loves a try though, so it's all good.
Okay, you are the leader.
Did get plenty of X's collected from that though. Or maybe it was like that opening crash with Nico and Michael.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Bit tangle of course at Imola in the Porsche Cup last race, so last weekend. So let's hope this doesn't happen again.
Sorry, Sean, that was my fault.
It happens, yeah.
Understeer bad. Keep it pinned, she'll be right. Oh, she was right. Good. That helps. Gonna have to play the game because we need all the help we can get, to be honest. Didn't like the sound of my tyres gave me just then, it sounded very close to a sideways. I felt a bit too on edge through there for my liking. Oh, think of the video. A good IndyCar fade always looks amazing. 5 to go still, holy cow. In the battle of the people that do make YouTube videos, Russell just in 4th place there. Super close still.
I'm so sorry, man.
No one giving us a second, are they? Not a second, not an inch, not anything. Oh, so close to breaking slipstream.
Yeah, go for it. Keep it.
Woodyard called, they want the saw back.
Unlucky, Chris. Fast.
We'll take it. Didn't get it. Fair.
I'm nowhere as fast as you, man.
Closing up so much on the brakes, I think. Just put the brake bias back forwards a smidge, try and stay while the rear end. I think we're almost at safe range from him, but it's close. But don't want the rear doing anything unexpected at this point. Helps if you don't touch the grass as well, really. Did we learn nothing at Imola? Gotta do it again. Overstay hard. And that's with the brake bias forwards a little bit further. Holy cow. Bear in mind the rears will be way too hot now. We'll take a cookie, I think. Just needed Ollie to be a bit closer to fight with him, hold him up. Oh, he's so close. Yikes. Oh, has he gone wide? A little bit of breathing room. You and me both, mate. Oh, he's so far wide. Where does the slowdown live out there? I hate mirror driving, it's so lame.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left.
No way he's gonna pin that. Oh,
There, hold your line. Clear.
oh no! I think he had room, I don't know. We'll claim it like it's fine. The car's not broken. It might have been netcode. We'll sort out in the steward's room. P1. Oh, Christ.
You won. Awesome job.
Where did he come home in the end?
Well done,
P6. Oh, goodness me. It took so much of an off-track in T1. Like, it was so unreasonable. We'll have to have a look at it here and see how it is. No, I'm scared to look. I don't want to look. Yikes. What another crazy wild race that was. And obviously with a little bit of time to kind of cool down and have a few looks back through after the race, I'm gonna claim that as a win. Definitely gonna claim it as a win. We'll look through the incident in just a little second. I've got a few little bits to look through after this one, but yeah, 100% we're gonna take that win, and we're gonna claim it 100% all the way to the top step. But yeah, so the first incident was that one sort of going into the double right-hander where the leaders got together. So it was an unfortunate one, really. Sort of on the run up to the braking zone, it looks like Nico in the lead just comes across a little bit. Netcode decides to have a little bit of fun with them as well, and obviously we all just go scattering around to avoid them as they come across the inside apex there. But yeah, a bit unfortunate for them that the contact happened in the first place even. And then this was the cheeky one at the time that I wasn't even sure what had really happened in the car, as we come in out of the incident and we're sort of cutting down towards the apex, and suddenly we find out there's an ollie on the inside of us. So he just never even registered in my mind that there would be a car there, if I'm honest, and probably got quite lucky that neither of us got damaged or spun around by that. But again, it's a bit like that one from the first race where probably all of us would have gone for that gap, but yeah, yellow flags. And then of course we've got that incident at the end there with me and Nick, and yeah, I've had a few looks through it. I mean, it took an outrageous line through T1 that was like must have been bordering on slowdown anyway, so he's got more of an advantage than probably felt like he should have had at that point anyway. But yeah, coming into the corner there, and it just looks like he's tried to squeeze me in the middle of the corner, if I'm honest. Like, at the point where we made contact, there are maybe 2.5 car widths to the outside there, and he's decided, you know, he chatted to me afterwards, and by what he's saying and with how his car's positioned and etc, blah blah blah, it looks like he's just tried to squeeze me in the middle of the corner, which is probably not the best idea, and being on the outside is obviously come off worse. So he definitely had room. He could have used it. He chose not to. He chose to try and make it's not like a car centipede, but like a big fat 8-wheeled F4 turn into one car instead. And yeah, it spat him off into gravel, and he's come off worse for it. And it's one of those, same thing again. It's the last lap. We probably all would have done the same or similar to try and make the move stick. I think, ironically or entertainingly enough, if he had have used all the track, sort of where I was expecting him to be, and used the space that I'd given him, he'd probably pinned it around the outside and he'd have won the race. But instead he's tried to pinch me in tight, squeeze me down, and come off second best for it. So yeah, we're definitely claiming our win. We haven't heard back from the stewards yet about what they're going to decide, and based on previous form, then they'll probably decide that Russell in P3 should get the penalty for just being on the scene. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I'll try and update next race. I mean, if I'm starting the next race from the pit lane, then you know why. But yeah, I'd like to think that sort of common sense will prevail with this, and it's sort of just a racing incident. But yeah, you never really know. that's going to be everything for this video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, drop us a comment if you've got anything to say, and make sure you go and check out Russell's video as well. I'll link that down below. He has absolute box seat for race 2, and his race 1 was pretty phenomenal as well. So yeah, make sure you head over there and check his video out if you haven't done already. That's going to be everything for this one from me, so take it easy and look after yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.